Welcome back to JOJ. It is October 27th. We are wrapping up the month of October, which is crazy. I feel like it goes so slow, and then all of a sudden school starts and it's like, we're done. Happy New Year.
That's about the truth.
But I am only a few days from decorating.
You didn't even say Merry Christmas. So.
Not yet. I realized I'm a few days away from decorating for Christmas.
You'll be really close.
That's right.
Be full pumpkin mode at the moment.
Yeah. And we do some pumpkins for Thanksgiving. Like, I don't forget Thanksgiving like people like to say, but it is a lot that I decorate for Christmas, and so it takes time, and I want to enjoy it as long as I can.
That's an understatement. So that's a lot.
Sorry.
All right, so the title for today is Expectant Waiting, and it's coming from, this verse coming from Psalm 130, verse 5. It says, I wait for the Lord, my soul does wait, and in his word do I hope. Waiting on the Lord doesn't mean you are stagnant and inactive, or that he is either. God is always moving and orchestrating his plans. Still, the temptation to move forward without receiving direction from him may be great because of external pressures that are very real and stressful. Remember that God is greater than all the circumstances that assail you, but it is of utmost and maybe even eternal importance that you pause until you receive further instruction from him. This means you are actively pursuing him. You are still in motion, however your direction is toward God, not the thing you're waiting for. You decide not to act on any decisions until the Lord gives you clear direction. Never fear about whether or not God has a plan for the next stage of your life. As believers, we can get to the point where we wonder if the Lord is done with us, but he never is, not for eternity. And he won't leave you to guess what he desires of you, not as long as you're seeking him. Rather, he desires that you remain connected to him through an intimate relationship. So it's essential that you listen to him and wait actively with great expectation and hope. And the prayer says, Jesus, I wait on you with hope and expectation. My focus is on you. Amen. So expectant waiting on the Lord.
I'm not really sure what he's trying to say to us today. Because apparently we're waiting for direction, and we're obeying the direction he sends us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like everything we've read today or Jake, maybe it's you.
But no, it definitely has been a lot of focus on God's plan in our life with the what we have read. So it says waiting on the Lord doesn't mean you're stagnant and inactive, or that he is either. That very first line of that, when I think of the last fishing church at the St. Lawrence River, Bradley Roy shared, and the verse that he talked about there, and the way that he shared it, it was, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That was the verse, but it was in that context of, you're not leaning up on the shovel asking for a hole to get in the ground. I can do all things through Christ. Christ ain't going to just do them for us. Yeah. We're supposed to still be doing the work. We're supposed to still be putting in the effort. We're supposed to still be, doing all the things that we're supposed to be doing. Yeah. And then he can still make a way through that.
Yeah, it's not like it's like you said, we're not just stagnant and like, okay, well, I've prayed about that opportunity, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait. If it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. Like, we're still called to, you've got to work and pursue things, and and even go back to your relationship with Christ. Like, okay, I'm saved now, I'm going to heaven. Yeah. Like, we're not called to, that's the end of it. Like, from that point, we're called to serve and to help others, to lead them to him, and to be examples. And so I think that's an easy place to get. Of, okay, well, God's not actively telling me what I should do, or, I don't have clear signs, so I'm just going to sit here and wait. Yeah. Like, I don't think he calls us to not at all be, what do you want to call it, couch sitters? Yeah, couch potatoes. Yeah. We're not supposed to be a couch potato Christian and wait on somebody to come knock on the door so we can share Jesus with them. That's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be out, being active, active in our church, looking for opportunities in our daily walk, our daily career, our daily lives,
to be able to be an example, like you said, as well as opportunities to, openly share with others. That's definitely what we're supposed to do. So,
yeah, that's pretty good.
I think so.
Yep. And it says never fear about whether or not God has a plan for the next stage of your life, because obviously as we're here on earth, we're all growing and getting older, and it's always changing. Well, I'm real kind of spiteful about the next birthday, but I'm thankful to be alive, so there's that. It's fine.
It's just a new stage. It's a new chapter, a new decade. Oh, Jake said over the hill. He's really throwing darts.
He is. He's throwing darts today. It's fine. I'm going to call Sarah. Get some juice on Jake.
That's right.
Save it. Put it in my back pocket for an episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just, we always should be growing in our faith, but also life is always changing. And so, God already knows our steps and where we're going to go, I guess is the thing. So we should never live in fear of oh gosh, one day, you might retire from fishing. Well, you will retire from fishing. What are we going to do? We shouldn't live in that fear. It's right. Okay, if you're not actively in tournaments, then, God has something planned for us to be doing.
Absolutely.
In that. Yeah, to just never, and if you're young, you've got all the steps.
You got all the steps. Yeah. Don't be a couch Christian.
Don't be a couch Christian.
Yeah.
So
I think we just coined a new term.
We did.
All right. Well, thank y'all for watching, and we will see you next week.